Today is going to be my favorite day because we are doing a Polish food tour.
So we're gonna hop on the tram, go a little bit more into Old Town, and we'll go try some food.
Oh, I can't wait. Our first stop is going to be a milk bar. We heard that they're really popular here and that we had to go to one, so let's go.
We've been heavily researching milk bars here in Poland, and we found out it's just like this kind of cafeteria style place where you just pay for relatively inexpensive food and they just serve it to you up on a tray. So let's dig in.
We are starting out with a potato pancake because I feel like that's like one of the iconic dishes here in Poland. I'm a little bit sad because we didn't get any sour cream with it, and I thought we would, but we also got it with mushrooms, and I've heard that the mushrooms here in Poland are like supposed to be insanely good, the wild mushrooms here, so let's just dig in. It's really crispy. I think I'm gonna try it without a mushroom first, and then I'll mix it with the mushroom. Whoa. That is so good. It's not what I was expecting at all. It is seriously so delicious. It tastes like, almost like fried bread, like really crispy, delicious bread. And it's so crunchy on the outside, like so crunchy. Oh, this is amazing. I do wish I had a little sour cream on top though. I think that would really round it out. But let's try it with a mushroom now. This is a really good way to start our food tour.
Really excited to try these. My grandparents used to make them for me all the time. Very delicious, and this portion is actually a little bit bigger than I was expecting. We've got 3 whole potato pancakes here with a big side of mushrooms.
That milk bar was such a fun experience. It felt so homey and cozy, and I think that is what they're for. A few of you commented and said like it's good like home cooking. We stopped to get a paczki. I'm really gonna try to pronounce these Polish foods right, but I might butcher some of them. Anyways, it is so warm and it smells so good. It's basically just like a donut with like cream or jelly in the middle. Oh my gosh, it's so warm and soft. We got the Rosa one. Whoa. I've never tasted that flavor before. Wow, there's horses, look. Pardon the interruption. Anyways, it's so warm and gooey and delicious. The cream is like, I want to say it's like a berry, but it's like a little bit sour and sweet. Oh, it's so good. This is what I needed in my life.
If I made a list of all of my favorite foods, donuts would definitely be like top 10, so I'm wondering if these are going to be even better than the donuts I'm used to. A little bit crispy on the outside. Yeah, it's not like completely sweet like what I'm used to. I think I might like this one better. We looked it up and it was like maybe it's plum with like wild rose. I don't know what wild roses taste like, but kind of get that feeling.
Both of those foods have been so delicious so far, but I think we need something a little bit heartier now, so we're gonna head inside, find a restaurant, and warm up a little bit. I'm hoping for some cabbage rolls. Well, this isn't really food, but look at how beautiful this looks at night, all lit up. Oh my goodness, so beautiful.
Going to the milk bar was a good time because I felt like that's an important part of Polish history, and now we're at a different style of restaurant. It feels like a country bar. There's some music playing behind me. It's actually like really quiet right now, and there's just a lot of people hanging out, and we're gonna get quite a few dishes here, I think. I think we're gonna get at least 3.
We got a wheat beer here and some appetizers for free, cottage cheese and lard with bread. Let's try the beer first. Kind of tastes like a Blue Moon. It's a little bit sour. I like it. That's my professional beer analysis for you. Now let's try the goat cheese and bread. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. It has dill in it, but it's so like creamy and just the right amount of salty. This is an all-star. The dill. Normally I'm not a big fan of dill, but it really works with this cheese. I'm gonna let Jacob try the lard, mostly because I'm nervous too. I think that's like fat, right? I don't know. Your turn, Jacob.
We got the loud music back. It's just a fun atmosphere here. So let's just go for it.
Oh, you got a lot. You're really going for it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Tastes really fatty. I'm definitely gonna try the other one now. And I really want that one to be better.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, tastes like a pickle.
That's actually a good analogy. Pickle with cheese.
Well, I have to say this one's easily my favorite, so I ate the whole thing.
And of course, no Polish food tour would be complete without some pierogi. We got cabbage and mushroom, and I'm sure it's gonna be really good. I am just learning that I love cabbage so much. Cabbage is really my jam. We asked for some sour cream, and I have a feeling this is gonna make it a lot better. Sour cream literally makes anything taste a million times better. This was already good, but with sour cream, it's like an 11 out of 10.
We cannot get enough of pierogi. We've tried to order it almost every single day that we've been here in Poland. Just so nice, very easy. You can have it as a snack or you can have it with the rest of your meal. It's just great.
That's a big cabbage roll. All right, we got a cabbage roll here and I am so excited because I didn't know cabbage rolls were a thing until we went to Romania, and the cabbage rolls there were so delicious. So I'm so excited to try these ones. They do look a little bit different. They're very, very big, and these ones are in mushroom sauce.
Music's making it a party.
Music is making it a party. Okay, these are like a lot thicker and like harder to cut through than I thought, I think. They have like minced meat in it. First bite. Oh, they're so good. All of this Polish food is so like hearty and it just warms you up. It's so cold outside, but all of the food is just so warming and delicious. It's like true comfort food. I thought that pierogi would be hard to beat. This might have it beat. It also has dill sprinkled on it. Oh, the meat is so good. I will say I'm not a huge fan of the mushroom sauce, but the cabbage roll and the sour cream is so good.
This bigos looks really fun. It is a hearty Polish stew. Comes with some bread on top. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but crunchy. All right, on to the stew. There's chopped meat in here. We have some sauerkraut, looks like. I got a little bit of a smoky taste to that. It is a stew, so I'm like, as you can see up top, it's just like a lot of meat and onions. I'm trying to see if there's like broth down here. I don't really think there is.
I wonder if it's soaked into the bread.
Oh yeah, that's definitely possible. It could be just in the bread, but I guess it's like a bread bowl. You just eat all of it, so that's pretty cool.
It is my turn to try the bigos. Wow, that meat is so tender. It honestly almost just like melts in your mouth. It's so tender. And I definitely get what Jacob was saying about the smoky. It almost tastes like barbecue. I did get a cold beer, but I did see that they had mulled beer here, and a bunch of people told me that we have to try it while we're here, and we definitely will, but I think I'm gonna save it for the Christmas market. And this cold beer it's great. After that meal, we were so full, so we decided to go to bed, and we are picking up the food tour today where we're gonna try a lot more Polish food, and our first restaurant is right here, so let's get inside and eat some food. So we're starting out with some traditional Polish vodka on the menu. It said, you're in a Polish restaurant, you have to try this. So it's yellow, which I'm a little nervous about. I don't know if it's just gonna taste like vodka, if it's gonna taste different, but I'm gonna take half of it and then let Jacob have half. Whew. Whoa.
That was almost half.
It's so sweet and like cinnamony. It almost tastes like cinnamon whiskey, but like lighter. This is so big, I can't do this. It's so good. I actually really like it. It doesn't taste like the vodka that I'm used to at all.
Pretty much the only vodka I ever drink is like the clear one. So yeah, when Jenny said it's yellow, I'm like, all right, give it a shot.
A shot?
That was really smooth going down. Wow, that's, I mean, we didn't pay that much for this, probably like $3 for this. I guess, I don't know if that's expensive or not, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that high quality, but this really is. That's delicious.
I also got some Polish red wine, so let's give it a try. It's really good. I don't know, I maybe would compare it to like a Merlot. I like it. One thing we're learning about Poland is they love their mushrooms here. So we got mushroom soup with noodles, and it's so creamy, and I think it's gonna be really delicious. The mushroom pieces in it are so big. I guess I'm gonna get a little mushroom and a little noodle.
Hopefully this is mushroom redemption.
Oh yeah, the mushroom sauce that we had with our cabbage rolls was, the cabbage rolls were delicious, but the sauce was not it for us. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious. It's like so creamy, and the mushrooms are so fresh and delicious, and the noodles just doesn't have a lot of flavor, but the consistency is really good. Wow, this is so perfect. The broth is so creamy and delicious. It's like, oh, the soups here in Poland have all been so good.
We hardly ever eat soups with like this white base.
It's almost like a really thin Alfredo sauce. I think that's the best way I could describe it.
I woke up this morning feeling a little bit of mushroom fatigue, but then Jenny just described how good the soup was, and now I'm like, okay, I'll definitely give it another shot, even though mushrooms are one of my favorite foods.
Mushroom fatigue.
That's what I was feeling. Oh yeah. Whoa, yeah, that creamy broth is just so delicious. The noodles add a nice little texture to it. And then of course the mushrooms are the main part of the soup, and the mushrooms are so soft and just really, really good.
Now we are trying a traditional Polish pork cutlet. It came with potatoes and I think cabbage on the side. I thought the potatoes were gonna be like cut up, but they're actually mashed potatoes, which I'm pretty stoked about. Ooh, it's so crispy. It's like so tender. I barely had to touch it with my knife for it to break. I think I'm just gonna mix some potatoes with the pork cutlet and then get a little bit of cabbage in there too. It might be sauerkraut, I'm not sure. I'm really not a fan of pork chops usually, but when you hide it under some breading and smash it really thin, I'm definitely in. The potatoes are super creamy. And I think this is cabbage. It's definitely got that sour taste to it, and it's a little bit creamy. This is delicious. We have truly not had a bad meal in Poland so far. Everything has been amazing.
What do you like better of all three things on your plate? What do you like best?
I really like this just because I like pickled things, but this is really good because it's so tender. I don't know, it's all pretty good. I mean, the potatoes, they're potatoes, so they're always good, but between the meat and the cabbage, for sure.
I just tried some of the pork off camera, and that was good. I had a lot of pork cutlet, actually, when we were going to convenience stores in like Japan and Korea back earlier this year, and I was like enjoying those, but this, I mean, obviously it's in a restaurant, it's gonna be better. And now it's time for me to try the pierogi, and yes, we got some more. We got the dessert option because it's later on in the video. So should we try the cheese one or the blueberry first?
Try the blueberry because that's the one you wanted.
Okay.
I wanted the cheese one. Ooh.
They serve it with sour cream just right on top of it.
It might be like sweet cream though.
Oh, maybe it is sweet cream. It is very interesting. I mean, like, yes, I do like it, but we've had so many pierogi with like having all the filling in it, like the meats or the vegetables, and now when it has blueberries in it, like, feels kind of weird. I still enjoy it. It's just like, it's completely different, but I bet if I keep eating it, I'll like it more and more. And now for the cheese. Oh, I love the cheese here in Poland. Like, that's pretty solid.
Do you like the cheese better than the blueberry?
I think I like the cheese better than the blueberry, but just right now.
That's what I wanted. We liked that first shot so much, we decided to get another one, but a raspberry one. So I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know how they had the alcohol so well, but this tastes like I'm drinking cranberry juice. It's so good.
Cranberry or raspberry?
Well, I've never had raspberry juice. So the best I can compare it to would be cranberry, but yeah, it tastes like raspberry juice, I guess, if that's a thing. Can't drink that all by myself.
Cheers.
Trying the cheese one first. Oh, I really like that. It's almost like cheesecake. It's almost like cheesecake in a pierogi. Wow, the cheese one is so good. All right, let's try the blueberry now. This is sweet cream. The blueberries are a little sour, so I definitely like the cheese one more. That food was incredibly delicious, and now we are at this kind of like market area, and we're gonna try to get a Zapia Conka. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know though.
Nailed it. It seems like about half of these places are selling the Zapia Conkas, so I mean we just chose one and we got the chorizo option. We wanted to mix it up a little bit from getting the traditional Polish things, but this is still a very famous sandwich, and so we're excited to try it. Actually, we already know it's good.
This looks good. Okay, now let's get away from all the pigeons. Oh! We got our Zapia Conka. It still has the cheese, mushrooms on the bottom, but we got garlic sauce. It looks like some salami and tomatoes on top. It's so like steamy and it smells delicious. I mean, everything we've had here is good, so of course this is so good too. It's just so warm and crunchy, and I love that there's so many different like styles you can get. Like there was like 10 options just at the place we went, and then at the other place we just got to choose what we wanted on there, so it's awesome.
That's the stuff right there. We see so many locals eating this. I mean, you know it's a good snack when that happens. We don't say this about every place in every country, but this is definitely one of our best cuisines that we've had all around the world. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch the Krakow first day video, it'll be right there, and we'll see you in the next one.